I was trying to de-escalate that situation, run it into the next bit. It didn't work. Sometimes you try shit, sometimes it don't work.
So if you haven't been here before, though, this part of the show is called First Impressions. And what that is it's people who are not necessarily new to comedy, but they're new to the Chocolate Sundaes stage. So this is their first time getting up here. So, and sometimes, you know, people, this is the biggest show in the country. Like, everybody want to do this show for the clips and everything like that. And so some of the people that's getting on this show, some of them been waiting like 2 to 5 years to get on this show. Like, hella long. So when they get up here, show them love, show them energy, man, because this day audition, you feel me? And I'm not saying that to put pressure on you. I'm not. But, like, if you don't laugh, nigga, their career over. You understand me? They will never work again. You understand? We'll just have another person on Sunset being Spider-Man again. Like, none of them people wanted to be Spider-Man. They didn't want to be Spider-Man. You didn't laugh, and now they Spider-Man. It's your fault. So when they get up here, show them a lot of love and energy, all right? Someone bring your first comedian to the stage, man. I actually know this brother from the Bay Area. Been knowing him for a lot of years. Very funny. I want y'all to start clapping right now. Make a lot of noise. Y'all give it up for Skip Clark. Y'all give it up for him. Give it up for him. Give it up for him.
What's happening, y'all? How we doing? Good? Man, let me tell you a little bit about me. My body getting older, man. Body going through some changes. Getting older. Just turned 64 this year. Body getting older. Yeah. I remember when I was younger and I had to pee. I could run all day long outside, come home, have dinner, take a nap, then pee. Now, when I think about peeing, I've already peed on myself. And if I cough for hard, I shit on myself. Ever happened to you, sir? I'm using my reading glasses now to roll up my weed. This is some bullshit. I'm raising kids now. I got 7 kids, y'all. Yeah, I'm not even Mexican. I'm raising 7 damn kids. And raising kids is a hard job, isn't it? I mean, because white people, you guys invented what? Timeout? That is some bullshit, you know? Because black people, I brought your ass in this world, I'll fuck your ass up. My mom, she raised me the old-fashioned way. With honesty, she told me at a young age, she said, Skip, you ain't never too big. I can't whip your ass. She said, don't let me take that refrigerator and knock you out with it. So me being a smart kid at a young age, I said, well, Mom, if that's the case, you might want to let me eat some of the groceries first. Lighten up the load. I was knocked out for 3 days, y'all. I woke up with refrigerator on my forehead, and I was a little chilly, you know what I mean? I raised my kids the old-fashioned way. My oldest boy plays basketball up at USC. True story, yeah. True story. He called me and said, hey, Dad, my girlfriend's pregnant. I'm like, oh, okay, son, I can handle the pregnancy. How you doing in school, son? He said, Dad, I'm doing fine, and I'm staying focused. I said, son, focus. I said, you know your team mascot is the Trojan. You ain't learning shit in school, son. As I get older, I'm trying to be a better grandparent. I got a son named Noah, 10 years old in Vegas, and he's a superhero. He's all the Marvel characters. So I went to visit him last year, and his dad said, hey, Dad, be careful with Noah. He's a hard nut to crack. I'm like, I got Noah. I said, hey, Noah, you want to watch one of your DVDs, the superhero DVDs? He says, no, Grandpa, I'm okay. I'm like, come on, Noah, you know, the Hulk smash. He says, no, Grandpa, I'm okay. I'm like, what the fuck can I do to get my grandson to watch one of these DVDs? So I went through the collection, found the blank one, threw it in. It was big booty bitches in high def. We watched it twice. This right here, man, is the best job I ever had in my life, man. I've had some great jobs in the past, and I got fired from all of them. I used to work for FedEx. I smoked a lot of weed on the job. That 10:30 package would never show up on time. It'd show up 3 days later. When you open up the package, you got Doritos and shit, and it was crazy. I used to work for a mental health facility, you know, cuckoo. Met Jesus Christ in there. He had glasses on. He was walking around screaming, I'm Jesus. I'm Jesus Christ. I'm like, dude, you ain't Jesus. I said, Jesus didn't have no stigmatisms. He says, I'm not Jesus Christ. Why am I walking on water? I say, you walking in piss, Jesus Christ. My last job, true story, I worked for the Department of Corrections, New York City. Told my first joke. It was a knock-knock joke. Can I share the joke with you guys? There was an inmate there doing some hard time. He said, hey, Officer Clark, I heard you doing stand-up. Tell me a joke. I'm like, hey, man, I only got one joke. He said, I don't give a shit. I'm in here for life. Tell me a joke. I'm like, okay, knock, knock. I said, knock, knock. He said, who's there? I said, can't get out. He said, who? I said, you. I'm Skip Clark, y'all. Thank you very much, man.
One more time for Skip Clark, y'all. Give it up for him, give it up for him, give it up for him, man. Give it up for him. Yeah, man. The next comedian coming to the stage, I want y'all to make a lot of noise, make a lot of noise, make a lot of noise. Y'all start clapping. Y'all give it up for Chris Williams. Y'all give it up for him, give it up for him, give it up for him.
Yes. All right. Oh, it's good to see people who are not white. I live in Santa Barbara now. Santa Barbara's a beautiful place, but it is racist. It's not like the movie Get Out racist. It's like classic Disney movie racist. You know, like they just want to touch my hair racist. You understand? You know how like a lime LaCroix doesn't really taste like lime, but it tastes like lime used to live there and it moved and never got its mail forwarded? That's the kind of racism in Santa Barbara. It's just the essence of racism. I won't lie to you, I told that joke a couple of weweeks ago and this old white lady in the back of the room was like, it's nuance. I was like, oh shit. I feel myself turn to like a khaki-colored Hulk, you know what I mean? I felt like I had to say something, so I was like, ma'am, racism is not nuanced. Wakanda forever. And she was like, oh, sweetie, I'm talking about the flavor of LaCroix. I was so embarrassed, but I felt like I had to clap back, right? I was like, you know what, ma'am? I don't feel like the flavor of LaCroix is hard to articulate. A lime LaCroix tastes like a lime farted around the can, and then we bottled it. And she said, oh, sweetie, do you not know what nuance means? Yeah, because in that moment, I realized I did not know what nuance means. Oh, but don't worry, because Miss Frizzle from the Magic School Bus was about to enlighten me. She told me nuance has nothing to do with articulation. It means something has hidden layers and characteristics. And I said, thank you, bitch. And I just sucked on stage for 15 minutes. I did. It's what happened. I tell my therapist about it. That's how bad it was, if I'm being honest. And I've had my therapist for 8 years, which means I'm building a pool in her backyard. She'll invite me over. One day we'll prove that black people can swim. I got you. I feel like I should at least get a plaque like Chris is deep in. That would be nice, but I love my therapist. She asked me a question a couple weeks ago that really like made me think. She asked me, is it hard being a person of color in a predominantly white space like Santa Barbara? And I gotta be honest with you guys, I thought I had it unlocked. Like I thought it was good. But lately I've been having this nightmare. I have this nightmare where somebody just breaks in my apartment, and they hold a gun to my head, and I start crying because I'm not Michael B. Jordan, and they make me decide if I'm black or if I'm white. And I'm like, wait, let me explain. I'm mixed. Like I'm black enough to where my white friends don't say the N-word around me, but I'm white enough to where I don't say it around my black friends. And he's like, well, yeah, it's good to be respectful, but that's not what I asked you. Are you black or are you white? And I'm like, wait. Let me explain. I'm mixed. Like I'm black enough to where white people cross the street at night when they see me coming. But I'm white enough for they wait for the walk sign. And he was like, yeah, well, you know how much a jaywalking ticket is? Now I'm gonna ask you one more time because comedy happens in threes. Are you black or are you white? And I'm like, wait. Let me explain. I'm mixed. Like I'm black enough to know that Friends is not funny. But I'm white enough to know that Ross and Rachel were on a break. And he's like, on a break? I'm like, it's nuance. I appreciate that. No, it means that, thank you for those claps. That means a lot because I'm adopted or thrifted. You didn't have to laugh that hard. That's aggressive. I'm a secondhand baby. I'm a goodwill child is what I'm trying to tell you. Everybody gets weird when I tell them I'm adopted. It's because everybody assumes that my adoption story is like filled with drama, you know what I mean? Like everybody imagines that my adoption story is like a Law and Order SVU episode where like Ice-T carries me out of a burning church or something and he has one tear and he says something like, I guess we're his village now. Like it's not my adoption story. My parents are very religious. I love my parents. I'm so thankful that they adopted me. I'm half black, half white, but I was adopted to a very affluent, strong black family. And my parents are very, very religious. But not like a weird way, like I promise. Like, you know, if they knocked on your door, you wouldn't slam it, is what I'm trying to tell you. And whenever my parents talk about religion, like they're just so Christian. They talk about my adoption, they say, you know, like, we tried to have kids. The reason we adopted is because you and my mom, we tried to have kids, but we just couldn't, and that was God's will. And then my dad's like, and then we decided to adopt. And that was God's will because God put you in our life. And that's when I realized my parents are fucking horrible Christians. God was like, no kids for you, and like, fuck you, bitch, we're gonna go buy some. Like, that's aggressive. My name is Chris Williams. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Make some noise for Keon, Polee.
This part of the show is called First Impressions. We just had the grad spot, but we got another thing called the sweet spot. And what that is, it's a lot of people be talking shit, right? Like, I should be on the main show for Chocolate Sundaes. Like I said, they don't want to wait 2 to 5 years for this. I should be on the main show. I'm going to skip the line. So we started a new thing called the sweet spot, right? Where somebody gets a name called. We pick their name, right? They get to come up here and do their spot. And if they rip, they go straight to the main show, right? But if they don't, so it's on them, because they be talking shit. They be talking big shit. I should be on there with the big dogs, all right? So we'll see. So we're going to pick a name. I'm going to let y'all pick, man. I'm going to let you pick. Hey, you got enough cute up here, all right? What she said? I didn't hear. What does that even mean? You're cute, okay? You're fuckable? You realize that's all any dude want to be is fuckable. Like, you don't look like a husband, bitch. I got dick to offer. Like, I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, all right, we're about to pull this name. How much? Nah, sweetie. Okay, you pick number 11? Number 11. Okay, here we go. All right. Coming to the stage. Life on the line. Hold on, let me look again. I want to make sure I get it right. All right, let me see. Make sure it's 11. Okay. I want y'all to start clapping right now. Make a lot of noise. Y'all give it up for David Jackson. Give it up for David.
Keep it going for Keon Polee. What's up, Chocolate Sundaes? How y'all doing? I was not talking shit back there. I just want to say that. I was not talking shit. I just wanted to be up here, man. Thank you. Who's up here trying to get on a dating show? What was that? Who was that? You? It was not him, ma'am. Just like a white woman. Blame the black man. That's messed up. And proud, too. And at Chocolate Sundaes, that's wild, dude. That's wild. You're 11 o'clock crazy. You gotta turn it down to 9:45. This is 5 o'clock white crazy, okay. 10 o'clock is black people's 5 o'clock, so you gotta, okay. Look, she said shut up, okay. She will come over here, okay. It's okay, she's good. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I got a little bit of vanilla in me as well, you know. I know, so I know how to deal with white women. You know what I'm saying? I know, I got a little vanilla, thank you. Period. Clock it. I know you're kind, ma'am. You're kind. I'm mixed. I'm mixed. I know I'm mixed because every day people like to remind me. Like, every day someone asks me if I am Corbin Blue. She's like, I thought you were, dog. I'm not. Come on, it's the brown kid on High School Musical. Here we go. See, the white guy's talking to her now. I'm not. I gotta tell, like, most white women know Corbin Blue, so I gotta, like, disappoint white women, which is fun. Just fun. But people just get ignorant. Like, when you're mixed, people want to guess what blend of smoothie you are. They get excited. People just get excited. They have a good heart, like good intentions. It gets awkward sometimes. Like, I'll never forget this one dude came up to me. He was like, dude, he's like, you look Dominican and Republican. I was like, sir, that is disrespectful and hilarious. Okay. They made it on stage. That's how disrespectful and hilarious it was. But I'm just regular mix, man. Original recipe. Yep. My dad is black, and my mom would like to speak to the manager, ma'am. It's her. That's my mom. Jesus. And she will be talking to the manager shortly. Is anyone else mixed in here? You mix? Every day? Everybody. You look tired too. It's okay. I have odd parents too. Give it up if you have some weird parents. Y'all all liars. Y'all all liars. I know you got weird parents, man. You got weird parents. I got weird ones. Like, my mom was a devout Jehovah's Witness. Right? You too? Oh, what? Girl. I know. I'm sorry too. That's with the cards that are dealt, you know. But my dad was a coke dealer. Right? She's like, I can see the flip-flop. I see it. Yeah, that's a little weird growing up, you know. Like, my parents, like, they had a weird relationship. Like, they conceived me before they got married, and they were divorced before I was born. You know what I'm saying? Flex, you know what I'm saying? It's a weird flex, it's weird. You put those two types of people together, you make a kid, you get a Pokemon trainer. That's right. It's home dominating, making champions, you know. Leave you guys on this. Any Emily in Paris fans in here? Yeah, I knew you would be, man. It's okay. Don't get too excited. I've been watching this show. If you don't know Emily in Paris, it's very simple. It's just a white woman exploring France, right? Riveting stuff. It's got a lot of great reviews. People have been hating on it, though. They're saying it's bland, it's boring, it's this and that. And I, for one, I disagree. I think it's a brilliant show. I think it's really smart writing. And I think we should normalize sending white people back to where they came from, okay? Can I get an amen? Thank you. My name is David Jackson. Give it up for your host, Keon, Polee.
Hey, Keon.
No! You shut your mouth. He works here. He is an employee. He's a video guy
so,
here.
Does that make a difference?
No, I'm just saying. He already has a job, so he don't need this one. You
Oh,
know what I'm saying?
So
So he don't need this one. You know what I mean? It wasn't terrible though. It was cool. It wasn't me. First of all, when I walked up there, he went like this. It wasn't me. He did it. I didn't do that. He was like ruthless. You know what I mean? He was like.
Then baby hair came up here. He went behind the camera and was crying. Baby hair? Baby hair. He had a little piece. It was right here. He was like, I'm light skinned. Nobody laughed here. He was like, little baby hair was in his eye. My dad's black. My mom needs to speak to the manager. I'm light-skinned, guys. I'm mixed. Ah, boy, what a time to be light-skinned, boy. First Drake lost, now this.
This life. Drizzy, what did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? All right. That little curl was in his face. No. I feel like he was trying to touch it with his tongue. My mom needs to speak to the manager. Y'all stupid. I'm not fooling with y'all. Whatever. Tell me, how do you feel? How'd you feel about doing your spot?
I feel good about it. I had fun. I feel like I got flamethrowered afterwards, but honestly, I had a fun
What does
time
flamethrower mean?
Flamethrower means someone came on stage after you and A-Palm bombed you while you were off stage. But
He talking about me, y'all. But listen, I was being nice.
But I mean, honestly, I was just having fun. We had a crazy white lady out in the audience. And
Yes.
There
Yes.
was a lot of banter happening. So
Yeah.
it was an off rhythm set, but I chose to have fun with what was given.
Dope. So let's talk about, how'd you feel about your set? Let's talk about that first.
Fun and wonky.
Okay, I don't use the word wonky, but translate it, please.
That's my white side. So wonky, in layman's terms, means it was a little clunky. It was a clunky hike.
Yeah.
It was a clunky hike. Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. I thought you had more to it. I didn't want to cut you off while you're talking. Listen,
it was a white lady talking through my whole set.
So a few things happen.
That's what
One
that
is you're gonna blame it on the white people. I get it. So listen, a few things happened. When you first came up, energy was great, bro. They was with you. They was having a good time. As you were talking, the lady interrupted your show, and I feel like you didn't recover. Why did you not properly address it?
I felt like I did, because I talked about, her getting spoke to by the manager, so I tried to kind of incorporate it and then roll that into my next bit.
Okay. Because I don't think there's no wrong way to do it. But as a comic, also, if you're watching this and you're a comedian and you like, I'm him, you got to keep 1 or 2 in your pocket at all times. You got to keep 2 in the chamber just in case somebody messes up your show. They're calling your name randomly. For me to sit in the audience or sit upstairs and then they call your name, you got to run downstairs. That's already an obstacle. So you got to be prepared. While you're on stage, you have, how long was the sweet spot?
4, 5?
4 or 5 minutes, and while you're doing this, somebody interrupt you. They're cutting into your time, but you have to address it and de-escalate it. Now, part of the set, the one about my dad is black and my mom is part speak to the manager, loved it.
Right.
But after that, walk me through the second half of your set.
Second half of my set.
Walk me through the wonky, not the jokes. Walk me through the set in the moment, like that you're experiencing on stage. Walk me through it.
I think I felt like I was trying to de-escalate that situation, run it into the next bit. It didn't work. Sometimes you try shit, sometimes it don't work.
Yeah.
But I think rolling out of that, it just, you got to catch your footing a little bit. I think I just didn't catch my footing the way I wanted to.
Okay, and then what about the ending though? Because even if you had a strong beginning, middle was wonky, did you feel like you ended strong where you made a statement?
I think it could have been a better ending. I mean, it's a solid ender joke.
You're asking me or you're telling me?
No, I'm telling you.
Okay, you got your arms up like you're asking a question.
It's a solid ender joke. It didn't sin the way it was normally sins.
Okay, all right. So if you could talk to you after seeing your set, what would you have done different?
If I could talk to me, I would say address the lady quicker, shut it down faster instead of playing with that energy.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of playing with fire there. Sometimes you get burned. So
cool.
Don't play with the fire as long. Keep it pushing.
Well, dope, man. As a comic, I believe all comics are funny. There's different levels to it. Everybody got their own taste and flavor, which is why we call it Chocolate Sundaes. There's different flavors, and you decide what kind of flavor you want. But as a young comic, if you say you him and you get that spot, you got to have that set ready and polished. So even if somebody throw you off, you hit them quick and get back to your set. So that's the only thing I would suggest, man. But look, I love you as family, being part of the team, bro. I see you every single week. I didn't even know you was a comedian until today. So
that's crazy.
That threw me up. I had no clue ever that you was a comedian. You're very cool and chill, and you're great at your job. Doing the camera work, but I my first time seeing you do stand-up. But I'm glad you tried it, man. Please stay with it.
Thank you.
Don't quit, bro. Do not quit and get back in the gym. So if you ever get this opportunity again, just be prepared. Don't ever not be prepared. So even as a comic, bro, if I go hang out at a spot and somebody like, you want to go next? I have a small anxiety attack because I'm like, I'm a comedian. And then once I remind myself, I go and I kill it because I got a money set, all right? So I'm proud of you, bro.
Yep.
That was very bold and courageous of you, man. But look, I look forward to seeing your next set.
Thank you.
You did it.
Congratulations, man. You watch Chocolate Sundaes First Impression, man, and we appreciate you. You want to come see the show? Come out every Sunday, 7, 9:30. We have amazing shows right here. You need to pull up next time you in town. And if you live here, I don't know why you ain't been here already. ChocolateSundaes.com. If you're a comedian, you want to sign up, ChocolateSundaes.com. And thank you for watching First Impressions, and follow the YouTube, like, and subscribe. Casey.